Hello, everybody, and welcome to Endeavor Gaming. We are back with part 2 of our coverage of the new Legendary Bundle, and we are going to be looking at the Legendary Ambassador class. So, let's just go on ahead and get into it. So, I am already here in my very nicely kit-bashed Legendary Ambassador class. I haven't changed very much of it. The only thing I did was replace the deflector from the standard Horatio to the Narendra Beta, and I think it looks a hell of a lot better this way. It just no contest whatsoever. The ship is awesome. Been messing around with it a while. I have put together a very nice little fire at will build on this thing as well, using some of the advanced phasers so I can get some broadsiding. So let's take a minute and look at some of the stats of this ship provided by the STO Wiki. So, like I said before, this is the Legendary Ambassador class Intel Support Cruiser, since they changed its stats shortly before the bundle launched. It is now an Intel Cruiser instead of having Temp Ops as its primary. It's got a pretty nice amount of hull, and yeah, honestly, it's been a really solid ship so far. Well, let's head back to our gameplay here, and let's hop into a TFO or two and stretch its legs a little bit, shall we? For all of you guys who have already purchased the Legendary Bundle, I will say you have made a great choice. This has been a really awesome ship to fly, and I also really enjoyed flying the Legendary Excelsior class. I haven't actually tried out the Vorsha or the Burrell, but we are going to be doing streams on both of those over on the KDF side, so don't you worry. I have not forgotten about our friends in the opposite faction. So, like I said before, I have a fire at will build on this thing. Something I kind of just threw together. I am running Exitus Active Probat to help with keeping myself hard to detect with my intel teams and giving me some bonus damage. I have redirecting arrays from the Tucker class, which when I do get shot at will help, increase the amount of time I can keep up fire at will. We have emergency weapon cycle for that firing haste and smaller hit to power. Promise of ferocity for our bonus weapon damage. Strike from the shadows and critical systems. So, the TFO has started, so let's enter combat and see what this thing can do, shall we? As of right now, this thing has been performing very admirably. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. As you can see by my power levels down here in the top left corner, I have been able to adapt a lot of my power level management from builds like the Inquiry into this ship, which is making it quite dangerous. So I can maintain a high weapon power while also maintaining pretty high engine power and also still having something left over for shields. Because in a ship like this that's a little bit slower, having just a little bit of shields is somewhat helpful. Anything that helps my survivability is always appreciated. Let's try to clean up this last bio cruiser here before we move on to the second one. And it looks like the Dreadnought might be heading towards us, so we might have to face it down here. Should be fun. We'll get to use some of the other abilities that this ship has, like the one from its temporal seat. And it looks like we are going to be dealing with this Bio Dreadnought, so let's take it out first. Let's hit it with recursive shearing. And run some swarm tactics with our phasers, and see if we can do some damage. I will say I'm definitely not quite as used to flying a ship like this over my Beam Overload ship, and that I can't just one-shot everything, but sustained fire is also very, very convenient. and at a lower weapon power cost. Definitely something I appreciate. As you can see, this ship is definitely capable of dealing out some damage without taking a whole lot of it itself. I am very rarely getting locked onto, and even when I am, it's not with anything particularly dangerous, and nothing this ship can't handle. Now, this definitely isn't the highest damage dealing out of all of the ships that I've flown, but I decided to do a fire at will just so I could do something different. Of course, I could have thrown on just my bog standard beam overload build, but that's not any fun, right? Might as well fly out some of these advanced phasers and give them some use, since I don't use them on a lot of my ships. I've been mainly focusing on sensor link beams as of late. But for those of you in chat, what are your favorite weapons to fly, and why? Is there a proc on them that you like? Just like the visuals or the sounds good? Feel free to let me know. Alrighty. We can close this fluidic rift now, so let's finish this up. And we almost got it here. Let's fly past this Undine snot bubble that everybody hates. And we got it. Very nice indeed. Let's see. It looks like in this middle lane, they're having a little bit of problems here, because the ships are way back here. So let's go ahead and find out why. What's holding up all you Andorians, huh? We gotta go. Come on, guys. We got a mission. We have a job to do. Your world needs you, since, you know, that planet killer wants to blow your entire planet up, which would be bad. Be very bad. And welcome everybody new to chat. We are flying here in the new Legendary Ambassador class. I have thrown together a nice little Beams Fire at Will build on it, and we are just having fun fighting some Undine. Now right now the question in chat is, what kind of weapons do you use? Feel free to let me know in chat. And if anyone would like to run some TFOs with me during the stream, feel free to let me know, and I will send you guys an invite. Just in general, what weapons do you like to use? We were talking weapons. Preferably none. Science rocks. But what happens when you just need some energy weapons? Sometimes you gotta brute force it. Big stick diplomacy and all that. Nothing beats a good phaser by your side. And it almost looks like they fixed the stacking problems that these advanced phasers are having. Or at least in the tooltip, it says getting all 60%, so here's hoping. And spiral waves, those are very good. I have been blown up with them enough times to know. Then again, there's a very long list of weapons in this game that have been used to kill me. Including ramming speed 3. It's killed me before. It's never fun, but, you know. Sometimes that person really wants you dead, and they're willing to do anything to do it. So, you know. It's always fun. But for all the new people in chat who maybe haven't bought the Legendary Bundle or are still on the fence, I'm going to bring up the stats for it again here and show you a little bit about what I'm working with setup-wise. It's got a 4-4 weapons layout, so, you know, pretty standard for a cruiser. The console layout gives you 4 engineering, 4 science, and 3 tactical. After the T6X upgrade, you've got 1 universal. Right now, I just have a vulnerability exploiter thrown in there for, you know, damage, shits and giggles, basically. What I'm doing a little bit differently here, though, is I've got this torpedo in the front, the Dark Matter Quantum Torpedo, but in the rear, I'm running the Wide-Angle Quantum Torpedo. My thought process was, maybe I want a broadsiding torpedo. Why not? It's been moderately useful as of yet, but I don't know. Ieki, what do you think? Think I should trade this out for another advanced phaser? I also really need to re-roll this thing, because yeah, that roll is not particularly helpful. Should also probably upgrade it. You get more DPS out of the phaser or the torpedo? The phaser? Yeah, probably. I need to make sure I've got another one. I think I might only have 6, so I gotta either find one or go into the lithium store and buy another one. Yeah, I don't want to get caught in that. This team is blowing through these. Unless I'm actively trying to spread my rear. No, I would say I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, maybe I'll switch it out for another phaser bank. Might be a pretty solid plan. Yeah, I'm not saving you, Orion Syndicate operative, because it's annoying. And I don't want to do it. And welcome everybody else new to chat. We are talking about the Legendary Ambassador class, and I was getting some very useful tips on how to make my Fire at Will build a little bit less useless. Although right now I am stuck in this Brotherhood of the Sword, and apparently I got one-shotted by a Thrall, which is fun. Only to be instantly revived again by the Red Angel suit, but still. Sometimes it be like that. Nice. Oh no. Yikes. Dang, that was quite the charge from that. Ooh. That was quite the charge from that Defiler. He was standing in front of that thing. Okay, seems fair. Threw up a heal and then died. Oh well. And that dude died, so I gotta go get that console. Might not make it in time though. Nope. And Scott's Case Files, big fan of Romulan Plasma and Plasma Disruptor procs. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who really like Plasma and Disruptor weapons. Have you messed around with the Zhat Vash ones at all? You back up, dude. Come on. Okay. I haven't really messed around with them much, but I really want to. Like, if nothing else, the visuals on them look absolutely incredible. It was, my friend Orasonic, who also streams on Twitch, he, put together a very deadly cannon build using those Zhat Vash disruptors, and they were just... Jeez. There's so many freaking, like, bolts flying around in space when you fire those things off with Scatter Volley. I don't remember exactly what the proc on those is, but he seemed to like it quite a lot. But the Dalkina Warbird is also a pretty fun ship to fly, so I've heard. What ship do you fly, Scott? I don't think I've actually flown really any Romulan ships besides the ones you get for free as a Romulan character, but I really need to get into flying some more of them. And nice, the Disco Enterprise, the Miracle Worker flight deck carrier, is such a freaking solid ship. I love the heck out of it. It's one of the ships that I fly most often, I would say. Let's see if I can pull that one up here. This is the stats for that ship, and it is just a freaking beast. Honestly, it is an endgame ship in every sense of the word. Like, I've run a pet build on it. I ran a version of my Beam Overload build on it. Like, it's just crazy useful. Once you have the 3 flight deck officers and you can get your aux power up as high as it can go, I think the minimum I had the launch time to for pets was the 5 seconds for Scramble Fighters to proc. So the immunity has a lockout, but the whole regen that they get doesn't. So for the most part, you can make your pets unkillable in a round. I wouldn't say that's overly useful in, like, a combat standpoint, but it really is fun, especially if you want to get them ranked up faster. Yeah, don't mention it. Now let's see if I can find the proc on the Zhat Vash disruptors. Okay, here it is. So, there's a 2.5% chance to apply Viridium Isotope to foe for 45 seconds with a max of 5 stacks. And hello, good afternoon, Doc. And per stack of Viridium Isotope, you get a plus 4% bonus damage. That's actually really nice if you can get it to proc. So if you're running something like Scatter Volley, then you can build up those really, really, really fast. I can definitely see why Aura really likes these phasers. That, if you can get that to proc off enough, you're looking at, what, a 20% bonus damage increase? And hello there, Thomas. How are you doing? Good to hear. Good to hear. We're just messing around talking about your favorite ship, the Ambassador class. For those of you that were around in the server a little bit earlier, Thomas and I were PvPing each other and our builds. We were both running fire at will builds in this ship. It went on for about 5 minutes. We both did about 2 million damage and healed about 450,000 damage. Neither one of us got a single kill. It was just us slugging on each other, taking pot shots, getting each other down to like even the 20s at some points. But neither one of us could get a freaking kill. And eventually we just had to call the match and be like, okay, this is never gonna end. And thank you. It is something I've been trying out recently, bringing up the stats on the ship from the STO Gamepedia and then the sorts of builds that I use on them. It's definitely been a fun element to add to the streams. But I'm glad you like it. Looks like we're about to head into another TFO, and let us pray for space. And Thomas, you can do it too. I mean, I'm welcome to show you how to set that sort of stuff up. And that was a lag spike if ever there was one. I was over here, and then I was over here. Living in the Matrix. But let's take back a look over the build. This unequipped itself apparently. And, well, I guess I will figure that out in a minute, since I'm already going into another TFO. Let's see what we got this time. The other Iconian TFO, Gateway to Grethor. Convenient. I should probably at least re-equip this thing so I have a weapon. Let's be smart about this. But I think I will take Ieki up on his advice and replace this torpedo in the back with another phaser array. I don't know. I'll either go with another advanced phaser array, or I'll replace it for my sensor-linked Omni. Ieki, if you're still in there, which one do you think I should put on for that last rear weapon slot? Here we go. cause some pain. And that was an immolating phaser lance if ever there was one. And yeah, these heralds are dying fast. And let's head over to the other side. Best possible speed. Boom and boom. Heralds are going bye-bye. I might be going bye-bye in a second if I'm not careful. Ah, no, I'm gonna be fine. Nice. I'd say that went pretty well. Man, this is such a pretty ship. It's a real nice mix between, like, the Ambassador class, the Galaxy class, and the Odyssey class. And they did a really good job on it. Besides, like I keep saying, and we'll keep bringing up, the Deflector. One of the best looking ships they've released in a while. I'm definitely a fan. How do you guys feel about it in chat? Good design, bad design? Jesus Christ, that was a lot of crits. So many crits. So many flanks. I might have gone mad with power. But it's okay. I assume it's better than going mad without power. And that is the Zhat-Vash Disruptors, for those of you wondering. Or at least I thought they were. Nope, those are just the standard Klingon fighters. I didn't know the Disruptors looked like that. Well, ain't that a kick in the pants. Those look nice. Let's check our crit chance and crit severity here. 55% crit chance, 309.6% crit severity. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Boom and boom. Very solid indeed. Let's get turned around. Oh, we also have distributed targeting proccing off there. Very nice for some crowd control. I believe that person is in a D7. Yep. They're in the equivalent of the Merrick Worker Donnie. They're in the Disco D7. Also a very nice ship. Luckily, before the walls went down and cross-faction things left forever, I was able to pick up the trait and console from that ship. See if I can remember which one it was. I believe it was Ruin of Our Enemies, and then Render Invisible was the console. Feel free to correct me on that if I'm wrong. I ended up not getting a lot out of the trait, at least not as much as I wanted to, but you never know when it'll become useful, and having it is definitely going to be good. Since now the only other way of getting it is by buying the ship. And I am not really big on buying a promo ship for a trait. If I'm going to buy a promo ship, it'll be because I want to fly the thing. Though I was not lucky enough to win a promo ship out of the 11th anniversary bundle. I know a few people who were, and big congratulations to all of them. But I haven't even decided which ship I would go for the meta event that's coming up. I believe that first event's going to be... Is it Into the Breach? Thomas, do you remember? The first of the next event campaign to get the promo or lockbox ship or lobby. Okay, so Into the Breach. Not a particularly hard TFO. I just hope they fix some of the smaller bugs that can pop up in that one from time to time, like the not recognizing that you've destroyed all the Voth ships. And yes, Thomas is one of the people with one of those promo ships. I am envious. And more than envious, I am terrified, because Thomas with another promo ship means a much more powerful Thomas. And there's already enough power creep in this game, isn't there? Thomas, you're already too damn OP. A ship can only have so much EPG. There's plenty of salt to go around. I'm sure I will end up regretting a lot of what I have just said come tomorrow during the captain's table. And for those of you in chat that don't already know, every week a few of us get together and host a show about all things Star Trek Online, and we have a weekly theme each week. This week the show is going to be hosted over at Tom's channel, which is Galactic Roamer. You can find the link to that in the About page. And we're just going to be having a ton of fun with that. So let me bring up that screen real quick. And yeah, you can find the links to all the people that are a part of that down below. Feel free to check it out. And yep, just like Doc said, it will be over at Tom's channel at Galactic Roamer, and the link is there in chat. Time to blow up an Iodon Dreadnought. And it's gone. It's just gone. It never had a chance. Oh no, it didn't die. It jumped. Well, we will rectify that very shortly now, won't we? There we go. Hooray! We beat the Iconians and won the war. Hooray. Starfleet. Solid run. Very, very solid run. Now, before I forget again, let's see if we've got another advanced phaser sitting around somewhere. Those are not advanced phasers. Nope. Alright, I might not have any advanced phasers left, so time to hit up that good old dilithium store and buy ourselves another one. Dorian ones. There we go. And because I remember how much of a pain these things are to upgrade, I'm going to skip out the middleman and just go straight for the epic upgrade on that. And also re-engineer that not super helpful accuracy damage, because I don't really want it. And that's better than nothing, so I'll keep that on for now. Alrighty. We've got another advanced phaser on. So, now we've got all of our weapons. Let's test them out and see if things go any better. Born system. I do not imagine this TFO will take very long. Very true. I don't have the legendary Donnie though, so I can't use that, but for those of you that do, that is definitely the way to go, so you don't have to shell out quite so much dilithium. Yeah, Borg, draining my shields is really not going to help you all that much. And you didn't even finish the job. If you're going to threaten me, do it properly. Well, they got wrecked. Goodbye. Boom, boom. Let's hit you with a recursive shearing, and hit you with that. Oh, you're still being buffed by nanite probes. My bad. Thomas, remind me again, what weapon type were you using on your ambassador when we fought earlier? Because you weren't using advanced phasers, were you? You were using something else. Were they sensor linked or were they pulse? Yeah, pulse phasers are so nice, and having that extra damage resistance is always helpful. I used to run them primarily before I switched over to sensor linked, but I do miss the damage resistance that you get from them. And we still got some Negvar warships over there that we got to take care of. Let's strip away those shields. And let's take another look at our crits here. 52 and 259, 263, 273. Alrighty. Sounds good. They do sound great. That is one of the things I like about pulse phasers and advanced phasers, to be honest. And honestly, to an extent, the sensor-linked ones, I like the sound of them. I'm just not the biggest fan of the visuals. I don't as much mind the bolts, but like, I don't know. They never really sat right with me. They're not the worst looking ones. So, a question from Scott. What's the lockbox or promo ship you'd buy right now if you had a token to get it? Well, my answer changes depending on which one it would be. If it were a lockbox ship, the Deimos. And if it were a promo ship, probably the Section 31 Dreadnought. The Swarm ship. The Deimos, because that is a just beast of a fast freaking ship. And the Immolating Phaser Lance is just awesome. The Section 31 one, because I feel like it'd be an interesting ship to build off of, and Swarm mode looks really, really cool. But yeah, what about you, Scott? What would you choose if you had to choose a lockbox ship or a promo ship? And yeah, Doc, so I've heard it would be an amazing torque boat. And now that I can finally use Improved Photonic Officer, Borg Juggernaut. That is a very solid ship. Like, I have seen some pretty, like, whack-looking builds that just get crazy amounts of damage. I remember when that ship came out, it was, like, just the hot shit of the game. Because we finally had a Borg ship that was playable. A lot of people wanted, like, a Borg Cube or a Borg Sphere or something, but I'm honestly kind of happy they went with the Juggernaut. I thought that was a pretty solid choice. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish we got a, like, full-fledged faction. There's a lot of factions I wish we would get. But the devs talk about it a lot and about why they don't add new factions. And apart from it being really difficult programming-wise to do, the game is really, really heavily set up one way. They tried a cube, but it was very hard to fly it. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense, because how would you know which way was forward, to be honest? They needed something where you could define the front. I am definitely one of the people that would actively forget which side of my ship was the front and would end up flying off in the wrong direction. Certainly sounds like something I would do. Alright, now here's what I want to know. So we're in Sol System. There's the moon, but where's Earth? Like, unless we're on, like, way off on the far side of the moon, we should be able to see Earth in some capacity, right? I guess it could just be way off on the other side. But from what it seems like, they're using the skybox from Sol System and then just took the model for Earth out. Which I guess kind of makes sense. The planet would kind of get in the way of the level with all the enemies that swarm around during the third phase. You gonna let me enter a gateway? There we go. Into the breach. Alrighty. Let's kill us some more Iconians, shall we? And now that I see that ship, it also brings up a good point. This ship is very similar to the Vengeance class in seating. And I really don't think that's a bad thing, considering that the Vengeance is a pretty solid ship. But this one has the benefit of being able to turn a hell of a lot better. Also, no, I've been EMP'd. Can I stop getting hit with the EMPs, please? Maybe? Maybe? Am I gonna die? No, I'm not. Though all of my phasers are offline, and that's unfortunate. Oh no, I've been solar gatewayed. The Vengeance Legendary Connie Jr. That's a word for it. I don't actually remember what the stats on the Vengeance are. Doc, can you find the link to the Vengeance class from Gamepedia and put it in chat, please? If you have the time. Okay, I'm not letting myself get solar gatewayed again. Not today. Not tomorrow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the legendary Calvin Connie too. That is also an Intel cruiser. So I guess this one kind of fills the role as like an actual cruiser. The Kelvin one is a battle cruiser. The other one is a dreadnought. And yeah, this is a support cruiser, which I guess would be the closest to just a standard cruiser, I guess. I'm assuming that's the point they're trying to make. Well, that must have hurt. I mean, the Vengeance also has temporal as its secondary, doesn't it? Nice, but was it high enough to use recursive shearing, or was it just a lieutenant on that one? Give me one moment to check here. So as soon as this cruiser finishes, you know, its inevitable last step in development, the part where it blows up. It's a lieutenant. All right. So it can't run recursive shearing. I'd say that's the difference between it and the support cruiser then. And I do use recursive shearing on this ship, and honestly, I love it. Even recursive shearing 1 can do a ton of damage if it's used at the right time. Like in an ISA or an ISE, using it against the gateway or something. Or in a case like this, just using it against something like the battleship or the dreadnought in the last phase. It is very dependent on the team. That's why I said it's really shines in something like an ISC, where during the last phase everybody is concentrating their fire on the same thing. So against a gateway or something, everybody's firing on it. Well, like, Yeki, when we've run ISCs and there's been somebody running recursive shearing, I've easily seen that gateway go from like 20% to just being dead. Well, it doesn't sound like a lot. The gateway has a stupid amount of health. That's no easy feat. This is honestly only one of 2 ships I think I fly that even has the ability to use recursive shearing, and the other one is the NX Escort. Because it's got its, I believe it's commander temporal seating. But it's the only other ship I have that can utilize recursive shearing. But it is a fun ability. And for the people that fly a lot more temporal ships, I recommend it, but like Ieki said, it is going to be very dependent on the damage that the rest of your team is doing. Because it only does damage that's equal to, let's see, in the case of Recursive Shearing 1, nope, this one, it is 15% of the stored damage that it takes in over 5 seconds. So if you use it too late, and there's less than 5 seconds where it stays alive, you don't get anything out of it. If you don't do a lot of damage in the 5 seconds, then you're not going to get a lot out of it. So like right here, I would use it early on something like a Vomp Battleship. Use something like Delayed Overload Cascade. Try to build up some damage, and then wait for it to go off. In a better situation, I would hit it with Beam Overloads, but this isn't that kind of build. Unfortunately. And burning through Deuterium surplus. Luckily, we've got plenty of energy amplifiers, too. And they're just getting thrown around in that frickin' grav well. Whoever threw that up had it in, like, the perfect place. And now it's time to kill us a Dreadnought. Let's go! We got people to blow up. And that's not what I'm trying to blow up here. Oh no, I'm being Solar Gatewayed again. Someone grab wallet? It's moving. It's moving. Where's it going? Oh yeah, it definitely got grav walled. Okay. Well, that thing is very, very dead. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is there somewhere it hit? Oh, there it was. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, we spent some time talking about this legendary ship now. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Excelsior and do some more TFOs. Let's see how this goes. So, this ship that I'm about to bring out is the Repulse class, which is the legendary Excelsior, also out of this pack. While I like the look of the Ambassador more, I have definitely come to like the Excelsior more just to fly. It turns a little bit better. I've got a slightly more refined build on it because I am way better at beam overload. Just a pretty fun ship. Let me also take this opportunity to bring up those 3 Intel ships that I was talking about before. So, we have the Legendary Vengeance. And as much as I would love to hear this Twitch stream from Rocket League. So, this one is also a really nice ship. I've had it for a while. I don't fly it as much. It's because as far as Intel ships goes, I've gotten a lot more out of my Inquiry than this ship. But I am definitely not discounting this thing at all. It is kind of a beast. I believe it was Panda who I had been fighting a few weeks ago, and he was in a Vengeance, and it was kicking my ass. That thing was pretty nasty. This one has a little bit slightly heavier TAC console than the Ambassador. It's 4, 5, and 2. is this really going to play on every single one? We have the Legendary Connie, which actually has the same console layout as the Vengeance. So this one probably just turns a little bit better. The impulse modifier is lower, but it's got a better turn rate. And then there is the Legendary Ambassador, the one I'm flying right now. So yeah, they are all really, really similar. But at the same time, I would fly all three of these ships very, very differently. So here we are back in the Excelsior, and let's queue ourselves up here. And I want to welcome everybody to the stream. You are here with Endeavor Gaming, and we're flying around in a few of these new legendary ships, getting a feel for them and seeing what they can do. I'll bring it up one more time for the people that just entered. I am now in the Legendary Excelsior class, which is right here. This is the USS Iona. And hello, Arendariel. How are you doing today? Hope everything's going great. But I have honestly come to realize that this ship is just super solid. Like, you could put a fire at will build on this thing. You could put a beam overload build on this thing. It's a nice combo. And nice, very nice. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. It is a hell of a tanking ship. Like, I haven't even necessarily built this thing for tanking, and it's sitting at 123,000 hit points. That's pretty substantial, especially when you're not trying to do it. Let's see, what do you think Fine gets the best bang for the buck for turn speed on larger ships? Well, my usual first recommendation is competitive rep and the prevailing innervated impulse engines. Obviously, the mods on them, sector speed, you know, that's nice. But what's really important here is that every time you activate a firing mode bridge officer ability, you get a plus 350% boost to flight turn speed, and a plus 350% just flight speed. You get plus 15 defense rating, and then you get a 10% increased recharge speed on tactical bridge officer abilities for 10 seconds. So that's usually my first go-to when I'm thinking about how to make a ship faster. Yeah, don't mention it. Always happy to help. Let's see, we cleaned up all the ships over there, so let's go over here and free the ship way down here. Now this ship also uses the advanced phasers that I was using on my last build, except this one is a beam overload build instead of a fire at will. So it's single target instead of multi-target, but per hit I'm doing a lot more damage. What I'm also getting used to with this ship is because I've flown the Inquiry a lot of the time, where I only have dual beam banks, so I have a 90-degree firing arc. On this one, since I'm using the single beam arrays, broadsiding is very much on the table, and I am not used to it because I don't broadside very often. Definitely not used to being able to, you know, be next to an enemy and have all of my phasers firing at once. But for those of you that do run single beam arrays, do you guys broadside often, or do you like to just face down your target straight on and hit them in your front 90-degree firing arc? Feel free to let me know, because I am always curious about how other people fly. Depends on what I have in the rear. What do you mean? Like, versus torpedoes or omnis or something like that? And Scott, you broadside constantly with fire at will. Yep, I definitely understand that. Fire at will makes that so much more fun too. Because you can hit everything with everything all the time. I imagine that is very, very convenient. Yeah. And yeah, I definitely agree. Like on a ship like my Inquiry where I'm running 2 Omnis in the back, I will use the front 90 degrees as just the kill zone. But if anything is broadsiding me, there's not a whole lot I can do to stop someone. I just have to hope I can outturn them and get myself into a better firing arc quickly. That was a nice drift into a broadside. That was pretty cool. Completely did not do it on purpose, but hey, I'll take it. I think this is a pretty nice looking ship too, to be honest. Even though this isn't even a ship that has shown up anywhere in established canon, I imagine that if Discovery had ever gone the route of showing us an Enterprise B, this would basically be what it would look like, and it looks pretty freaking cool. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the art style of Discovery, but I'm personally a fan, and this ship definitely goes along with that. The only part of the ship I did change were the pylons, just because I wanted something a little bit more Excelsior-y. So I switched to the Excelsior Beta. But other than that, the only thing I changed was the whole material to something a little more to my liking. Oh, someone freed the tarantula already, so they warped away. Darn, I love destroying dreadnoughts. So very, very tragic. Let's see, are any more ships gonna spawn, or... Oh, there's one. Let's go free another ship. Let's take you out. And let's take you out. Nice. Nothing more satisfying than just getting a straight wipe on a bunch of ships. It is one of the reasons why I like Beam Overload. You may be single target, but in advanced TFOs, I can one-shot stuff, and that's always fun. Ieki, I have a question for you. Do you run Omnis on your tank, or do you run beams in the back as well? I'm always kind of curious, because my tanking game is definitely like the weakest aspect of my gameplay. 2 in the rear, with 2 normals if I broadside. Do you use the kinetic cutting beam at all? Or have you basically cut that one out? I guess that's fair. Oh yeah, I guess because you're using the Baul anti-proton, aren't you? I really like those. I might use the rest of the Lobi I have to buy the rest of the Baul set I need. On the... Oh, and you're running Baul anti-proton on the Vengeance? Oh, Herald anti-proton. Why Herald? Damage boost to self. Is that the proc on them? Oh. Interesting. I've been hearing a lot more people talking about using the Herald ones over Baul. I've been wondering why. I can see something like that being very useful. Herald's proc... Oh, and it's Cat 2 bonus damage? Oh, jeez. I might have to pick myself up a set of Herald Anti-Proton then. And then the Baul 2-piece, yeah, it adds the refraction to the... Oh. That is a dangerous little combination. Just makes me wish it still procced off Chemosite. Let's see. Looks like Doc sent me a link on those. So let's open it up here. .5% chance plus 7% bonus energy damage to self for 20 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So yeah, if you're using Fire at Will and you're refracting it, that is a lot of bonus damage you can get. That would be what, 21% in the end? That's no number to laugh at. I dig it. See, it looks like we didn't get enough ships for the optional. But that's okay. Yeah, and I have the Dark Matter Torp. I might have to pick up some Herald Anti-Proton and give my tanking ship another look. I think I might be able to bump it up to something a lot better. Because right now I'm usually averaging like 65 to 70% of the aggro. I want to try and get that up to like 75 to 80 if I can. It's worth a shot. And even better, I've got a lot more ships that I can, you know, put together to tank on. Since I have the Ambassador on all of the characters on my toon. And I have the Vorcha as well. You know what? I think I'm going to take a minute to pull out my flagship again because it's actually been about a week and a half since I've seriously flown it. So let's switch over to the flagship. Now, for those of you that don't know, my main ship is a beast. It is the Inquiry class battlecruiser. This ship is fast, it is strong, and it is dangerous. This has my main beam overload build on it. The one that started it all. It is running dual sensor linked phasers. It has a sensor linked Omni. It uses the advanced inhibiting Omni, and it does actually use the kinetic cutting beam. But it is by far one of my favorite ships. I just need to fix one console here that I forgot about. And then we will get started. But yeah, this ship, honestly, I don't even know what to say about it. It's a Miracle Worker and Intel, and that is a great freaking combination. I absolutely love that combination. And I mean, it does have the benefit of having Miracle Worker be its primary, so you start out with that extra console slot, and once it's upgraded to T6X, you get 2 universal console slots. Its seating is great because you can still run 2 Intel teams and OSS 3, and then still have that tactical seat for beam overload. It has Chemosight. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I literally cannot brag about this ship enough. And let's switch back to the game here so we can finish putting this thing together real quick. Throw on tactical team there. Or should I keep on that other console? This one was good for my power levels, so I think I'll keep it on for now. Might as well. And now let's launch with this bad boy at the helm. And luckily, thanks to running or buying the 11th anniversary, I got the 2 T6 ships. So I was finally able to get Strike from the Shadows on this guy. And I could not be happier because this ship runs a very similar setup to the Legendary Ambassador I showed before, running the 2 Intel teams. And with Exitus Active Probat, that's making me really hard to be targeted. Strike from the Shadows is giving me even more Cat 2 bonus damage for hitting someone that doesn't have me targeted. And that is so very nice. Not to mention it's still decreasing my threat generation more. Like, I have considered just straight renaming the ship the Ghost to make my life easier. And nice, Phoenix. The Legendary Ambassador, I was showing it off a little bit earlier in the stream. It's just pretty awesome. It's very awesome. Those are the only 2 I've gone through. Never mind the crit chance there. 43.2% resting. Yeah, you know, keep in mind that this is also probably the most refined build I have. The 2 legendary builds that I've been showing off, I've really only been messing with for the last few days or so. And yeah, Strike from the Shadows does have crit percentage also. Yeah, so it's really useful. I just feel bad that I waited this long to get it. But now that I have it, I plan on using it as much as possible. Though this TFO, that tends to not matter, because usually what kills me is not the Borg, it is their warp core breaches. And yeah, you know, Ieki, there were a lot of traits I was missing until this anniversary bundle. I also didn't have improved photonic officer, because I hadn't gotten the Iktomi yet. I was missing a lot of useful things. Oh boy, and I got to start the round with my power levels maxed out. Convenient. And it's time for the lag to begin. So my way of flying around this TFO now is circling around, destroying all of the ships on the edge, and then working my way in, because it really helps me reduce my chances of being destroyed by a warp core breach. Because I have died from more of those than I have, you know, actually getting shot at by the Borg. Especially in a ship like this. That being said, I am getting targeted. Well, not for very much longer. Oh, looks like the person who was in the Kelvin popped. And yeah, Ieki, you're a lot better than I am. What else would you say is like a must-have trait or item that you would say? If you could pick one thing that you think that every build should have, what would it be? Just DPSing in general, I guess. Yeah, sure. Like, it can be really broad or really narrow. It doesn't really matter. Like, just something you think is super necessary to have. Superior area denial. Yep, I would definitely go with that one too, to be honest. Oh boy. Oh, luckily it died before it finished its feedback pulse. Haha, I lived. That is the other downside of this build. If something is using feedback pulse, I am in danger. But it died before it could actually kill me. It got me down to like 40%, and what in the what did I just take damage from? Ooh, warp core breaches. Well, those aren't really my problem. And yep, improved photonic officer is another one. I'm trying to think of one that I always use. If it's beam overload, super weapon ingenuity is the first thing. And also true. I'm running one of the Borg officers that reduces recharge times, or at least I was. But again, like I said, not super weapon ingenuity is a go-to for beam overload builds. Just a straight increases the duration of beam overload by 5 seconds. So it makes it 15 seconds, and the downtime for it is also 15 seconds, so very convenient trait to have. It comes off of the Adaleth, which is a Lobi store ship. So, for those of you that got your Lobi, and you don't know what ship to get it on, if you ever plan on doing a beam overload build, I definitely consider putting that one on the list. And that is true. The Vengeance has target-rich environment, which is also a very nice trait. Doc, you just picked up the Vengeance? How are you liking it so far? Oh, the Adlet, that's right. Yep. Have you already gotten it leveled and everything? And I straight up can't even tell what I'm shooting at, but everything is dead already. So, that's a plus. That cube is dead. Whew. Oh, lordy Lou. Those are some big numbers. Oh. Oh, we love to see it. Dang it, who left a nanite generator alive? Didn't ISA this morning on my KDF had 190k and someone had 220 in an ISA. Dang. Question, how difficult do you see it being to make a beam overload build on an NX escort? I really don't see that being difficult at all. You've got the seating for it. You could use beam overload and recursive shearing potentially. Not to mention if you run just a turret in the rear and then use cannon scatter volley or something, you can use the trait from the NX escort and get some extra bonus damage, which is always a plus. So I'm going to bring up the stats on my inquiry one more time while I look up the parser for this run and see what the damage was. Yeah, Aaron Daryl, I don't see a problem at all with you putting a beam overload build on the NX escort. I ran one for a while before I switched it over to cannons. Yeah, Yeki, looks like in that run, I had a 190, it looks like, and a max one hit of 306k. Recursive shearing, it is a temporal operative ability that goes in either the lieutenant commander slot or a commander slot, but it is a temporal ability. That is very true. Doc just basically put together a very nice Space Barbie build. Pulse Phaser dual beam banks, plus the Enterprise Lobi set, so the spatial torpedo, the wide arc phase cannons, and then the NX's trait, and then fire at will with scatter volley is a super movie accurate / TV accurate NX build. Because then you could have fire at will on for your cannon, or cannon scatter volley for your cannons, which would boost the damage of your beam overload. I can actually see. Hang on one moment. Let us see here. I believe that ship is somewhere. Maybe not. What happened to my NX escort? Did I dry dock that thing? I might have. An NX with Miracle Worker for mixed armaments synergy would definitely be interesting, to say the least. And a little bit terrifying. Just a little bit. I would not want to face that at all. Where is my NX escort? Oh, there you are. How many slip slots do I have? 3? Well, looks like you're getting your moment in the sun again. Welcome back, NX Escort. We've missed ya. So, I don't have my pulse beams or my pulse phasers on this tune, so I will be substituting this with sensor linked for the moment. But just basically think of everything I put on here. Instead of sensor linked, use pulse basically. An in-place upgrade. So, we said the spatial torpedo from the Lobby store. The wide arc phase cannons also from the Lobby store. And again, because I don't have the sensor linked, I don't have the pulse phasers, I'm going to throw on sensor linked. Yep, you are very right. Just for the extra damage, I would probably throw on the phaser wide angle here too, because why not? And then 2 more dual beam banks. Throw on the colony deflector here, the competitive engines. Gonna throw on the revolutionary warp core. And then round out that 2-piece set. For the rear, I would probably put on my sensor linked Omni here. And then probably the advanced inhibiting here. I'll keep that experimental weapon on. That will totally be up to you. The universal console, honestly, I didn't find it super useful, so I didn't even put it on. Like, I never even bought it from the Lobby store. I just didn't see any big use out of it, and the 2-piece set is really what you want to go after. Oh, my bad. Thank you. So, I'm putting together this NX Escort refit for you here. So, like I said, we got the spatial torpedo up front, wide arc phase cannons. I throw on the wide angle phaser beam bank, and then here, you would probably want to put on some pulse phasers. And most of the consoles I throw on here actually aren't terrible. So, throw that bad boy on. Let's see what else we got here. Got a beam overload. You should be Chemosite. You can say a scatter volley 1. Very true, but keep in mind that this ship only has 1 science slot, and I personally would rather have hazard emitters on rather than tachyon beam because this ship is just a little bit squishy. And yeah, you are right. It does give you a lot of power boosts. But what I was talking about before too is you have the ability to throw on recursive shearing here in your lieutenant commander slot. The temp ops heal? Yeah, that's true. Call me old-fashioned, but hazard emitters and engineering team are usually my go-to. No, that is true. I could always put on the temp ops here. The legendary NX Escort. Excellent question. Let's find out. The legendary NX Escort here. Has a lieutenant commander science temporal operative. So yeah, that temporal operative seating has a Lieutenant Commander science. So you do have more science on that one versus the standard NX refit one that comes out of the Lobby store. Yeah. So I take it, Ieki, you were talking about using like causal reversion in one of the engineering slots then, right? And yes, Aaron Darrell, that was exactly what I was going for. Trippy is the name of the game. Isn't the standard temp op seat universal though? Let me check. I was under the impression that it was... Ah, you're right. It is universal. I just have an engineer in here. You are right. So I could potentially put on another science. And then still have tachyon beam. Actually, it raises the question why I was running 2 sciences in the first place. That's a great point. Yeah, I could actually totally run a science person in there instead. And then run tachyon beam if I wanted to do that. Alright, Arendaro, we will see you back in a minute. Let me just throw this bar together real quick, and we'll take this NX escort out for a spin. Why not? I normally just throw on all of my attack patterns first, and everything I need to buff weapons first, and then go from there. Was that the 2-piece set from this thing? Careless Overload? Oh yeah, it was. So, this is okay, but it's a special firing mode for just these two, but it also knocks them offline. So I don't know. Ieki, Doc, do you guys use Careless Overload at all? Yes, but do not use the stupid mode without the 3-piece. Why is that? What does the 3-piece give you? Oh, remove the expiration penalty. So, okay. That's actually pretty useful then. But does it also cancel out like beam overload and stuff like that? It does not affect anything but the 2 specific weapons. Alright, well, I might do... I don't think I even have the console. It's fun? Well, that's all I needed to hear. Where are my Lobby crystals? Space gear. And I've already managed to lose that console. Oh, there it is. And what is it going to replace on here? Not that. Yeah, Veda is going off. I'll give myself this. That's super not what I wanted to do. You get to stay on. Alrighty, well, I can use Careless Overload now. Because why the heck not? And it does sound fun, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to throw this thing together and see what happens. My interest has certainly been piqued. And I haven't flown my NX Escort in a while, so what better time to get into it? Where's my ass mod? There it is. Disable visuals and disable visuals. And I forgot to check and see if my, traits actually made some amount of sense. Fast up with the Empire, that's fine. Don't need Exitus Active Probat on this one. But instead, I need... What is it? Oh, jeez. I was really going to go in without Super Weapon Ingenuity, huh? That would have been dumb. Yeah, it's preferential targeting. So, let's see how this thing works out. So, let's go ahead and hop into a TFO and see what happens. This is definitely a screw around and find out sort of deal. I'm either going to die or the ship's going to do great, but it's only going to be one of the two, and I have no way of knowing which one it's going to be until, well, one of them happens. Yeah, I have not used Careless Overload or anything, so it'll be interesting to see what exactly happens when I use it. Oh, apparently this one has an ability I didn't even put on my bar. At least I thought it did. It said it did. Drains Synergy, or is that an active ability, or is it something that just procs? Speaking of which, probably not forget that either. Careless Overload basically looks like Fire at Will and CSV. Well, let's find out. Okay, well, that thing went away. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy, Doc, what have you done? Ah, you know what I forgot to put on my bar that probably would have been important? Evasive maneuvers. Might help. Just a bit. I just realized my power levels are also not optimized in any particular way. I'm also about to die. Fix that problem. Nice and easily. Oh boy. Yeah, this is certainly something. Lordy. Yeah, I know. That's what I like about the wide arc phase cannons, that they have visuals like beams. It is very, very nice to have. Wow, and we're already done. Yeah, that thing died fast. That thing died very fast. Okay, Doc, you've convinced me. You convinced me to take out my NX escort again for the first time in quite a long while. Alrighty. Let's head into another TFO. And like always, guys, if you enjoy what we're doing here, feel free to give me a follow. It helps out the channel every day. I am on my way to becoming a Twitch affiliate, so that's going to be fun. I think the thing is, what, 50 followers, and I'm up to 32 or something. And I've met all the other requirements, so, yeah. We're doing pretty well so far, guys. Thank you for all your help. And we're back in the Azure Nebula Rescue, funny enough. Oh, boy. True, very true. Yeah, this thing's just a little bit nasty. Just a little bit nasty. Yeah, Doc is very happy that he showed me a build. He seems very proud of himself, Thomas. Half of the team is dead. If I'm not careful, I might be next. Oh boy, I might be dead here. Oh, let's see. Did I pull through? Oh, I made it. 8% hull integrity left, but I survived. Haha. Not today, Grim Reaper, not today. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Have managed to not die yet, which is always a plus. And this ship is actually doing pretty well. Alrighty, let's hop over to that 3 over there and try to free that ship next. Oh, I just barely got caught in that. And those things also died very fast. Very nice indeed. Fortunately, I don't have a graphic made of this ship because I was not actually planning on flying it today, but yeah, this thing is doing pretty solid. Thanks for the suggestion, Doc. I appreciate it immensely. I honestly just wish this thing had pilot. It'd be so cool to do a barrel roll in this thing. But, alas, not yet. Let's see. Where's the next set of ships gonna come from? There it is. Let's go blow up some more. Yeah, that Tholian orb does nothing. Absolutely nothing. What in the what? What is that? What were those? Welcome back, Arendariel. We are flying around in the NX Escort right now with the little theory crafted build. And it is doing pretty well so far. Here's a quick snapshot of the build if you want to get a screenshot of it. Now we're going to go ahead and take it into some combat. Oh, everything there is dead. Ooh, there's a 5 over there. I want to go poke it. Let's go. He's very proud. He's very proud of himself. That went well. Oh, I couldn't get a screenshot? Alright, here you go again, Arendariel. Alrighty. And all of that stuff is very, very dead. Man, we're gonna get the optional with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, we've already gotten both of the optionals, so, now it's just for vanity. That was a 108k crit. Boy, oh boy. And again, I want to bring it up for all the people who weren't around earlier. Tomorrow, make sure to join us over at Tom's channel, which is Galactic Roamer, for our weekly episode of the Captain's Table, where we are going to be talking science, EPG, and gravity wells. It's going to be a fun time, so make sure to check that out. And once again, if you like what we're doing here, feel free to drop a follow. It helps out a ton. That being said, let's blow up more Tholians. Hey, shameless plug for your channel, Thomas. So, you know, there's that. Probably shouldn't have flown right through that warp core breach. In retrospect, that probably wasn't a smart idea. You're very welcome. Alrighty. I kind of want this TFO to end now because even I'm getting impatient with it. Because we've had the optional done for about 2 minutes now. I don't know. If any of you guys want to hop into the next 1 or 2 TFOs I'm going to be doing in the stream, I am going to be heading into my channel, into the recording studio room. For those of you that don't know, you can always join in on the fun over at my Discord. The link is in the About section of my Twitch page. So, for any of you wanting to join, you're welcome to find me there. Boom. Big boom. We like the big explosions here. Luckily, we've only got about 30 seconds left, and then we can switch ships one more time and do some more TFOs. Oof. And alrighty there, Thomas, you are very welcome to. Let's warp out of the system here. And head back to Sol. Sol system. It's got a lot of soul, you know? Alrighty, so let's make sure we got this loadout saved and switch to let's take out the Endeavor. For those of you that were on a little bit earlier, we were talking about it. This is the Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier. Very solid ship, great stats, 2 hangar bays. I've got it loaded with tactical flyers right now. And yeah, not a whole lot to say about this build. It's solid and it does what it needs to do, and it does it very, very well. Yeah, Aaron Dario, how do you like the ship? And what kind of build are you using on it? And hello, Thomas. Welcome to the room.
Hello, Kaiser. How are you today? Looks like we actually have another guest there who wanted to join if you are in need of work. Well,
Oh, is it Blade sitting there in the lobby?
I believe so, son.
Okay. Hello, Blade.
Hello, Governor.
How are you doing?
It goes.
Great to hear.
Videos.
Oh.
Invisible driver, skeleton, ghost, floating cub. You know.
Sounds like fun? Question mark? Hey, Doc.
So you liked that, didn't you?
I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah, just wait. You had to take. I noticed you took EWC off for preferential targeting. Once you get that console on a 95% uptime, you won't really need EWC.
Oh. Very
It does
interesting.
it does a minus if you get it upgraded, like 53% weapon power cost reduction
Mm-hmm.
with a drain. It's fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I really haven't messed around with that set very much.
Yeah, I hadn't really done a ton of filling with it either. I just got it for like Rise Theme,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody pointed out to me how you could get Tachyon Beam to proc it off with Platonic Officer on a 95% uptime, and just my mind just because that 3-piece with Careless Overload is just so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's take a look at that space set here. So we've got the spatial torpedo. And I mean, the visuals on it for one are absolutely awesome. Like if you are somebody who really likes the whole missile build, the spatial torpedo is another great one to add to that. You know, obviously we talked about the wide arc cannons, and then this console is what we're talking about right now here. So, when you activate something like Tachyon Beam, which is considered a drain ability, it's a minus 40 weapon power cost for 10 seconds, right? I guess that's what it is.
Right.
So it makes your beam overloads more potent because they're not losing power on it.
Exactly. So if you can get that Tachyon Beam's the easiest, that or Tractor Beam, and get it to proc about every 10-11 seconds, you can have that on almost 100% uptime, replacing any other power cost reduction you might need that's taking up a slot of something like what could be, say, another damage boost, of pure damage, rather than reducing your cost to get that damage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that seems pretty cool. Alright, let me get all of you guys invited to a team here so we can run a TFO or two.
I know I'm in game, but I'm doing homework. I'm just in game doing some background stuff.
Alright, let me invite Thomas and Blade. Blade, what is your character's name? I always forget, and I don't know it off the top of my head. Well,
Actually, his main, I believe, is Cruzan.
we might have lost Blade.
Yeah, I
No,
believe.
I'm out doing stuff.
Oh, did you want to do any runs with us?
What kind of runs you doing?
Just TFOs, random ones.
NEF, Fed.
Fed.
Let's see what this thing is.
Yep. And I can't remember if I'm... Oh, yeah. I totally am friends with you. Well, that explains that. Darkblade has logged on.
As soon as good, I'm going to swap to a different one.
Oh, okay. Then forget that team invite. Sorry.
I declined.
Yep. There's also something else I've noticed that has been slightly improved. The Zen store is slightly less laggy than it was before, whereas you can actually click on something in the Zen store and it'll actually show you that thing that you selected now.
So Thomas,
Hmm.
you know those times when I put stuff away, then I forget about it, find it again later?
Sometimes.
I may or may not have just found 87 million on my tune.
Oh, good lord.
Of course you did. Only you.
Misplaced at almost 100 million. I mean, there it is. Hey, you know, actually, that's the 80 some odd that I owed you that I paid you back that one time. I think you forgot. That was for me.
Ah. Also, Thomas, can you please accept the task force operation invite? Thank you. And pop.
Oh.
I'm done racing the clock.
Well, like I said, I'm... What were you saying, Blade?
Got it.
Okay.
So remind me, what do you use these impossible devices for? I have these things.
Are those the ones that will, like, heal your ship if you have an injury or something like that?
Is that what they're doing?
It will remove whoever has one injury from whoever has the most and give them a, basically, it makes them tankier, to summarize.
Okay.
It-
Oh
it's
my
great
god.
for teams with tank.
Oh my god.
What?
There's someone in a universe class here. Want to know what it's called?
The universe?
Nope.
Ah!
USS Big
Ah!
Effing Ship.
I've seen that one around. Yeah.
I
I've seen
saw that on Reddit.
Yeah. Big effing shit. Big effing waste of space.
We got a ground TFO, by the way. I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, don't be apologize. I can kill anything just as well on ground space.
I'm even more sorry. Because it's Pavo.
Yeah.
Bastard time to play into your pants for a season of sleeping.
Sorry. With this minute-long briefing time,
Shall we cover the specs of all of our ships? Maybe read a dissertation or two?
I wonder. I wonder. Hang on a moment.
So, I took weather report on Cardassia there.
I already don't like where this joke is going.
I have mixed juice, I suppose.
Is it a little toasty?
God damn it.
Hey,
You're welcome.
Dang it. I was hoping I could break out of the starting spawn area by using the spatial trajector, but it doesn't work.
It don't work. Yeah, that's a no-go, so.
It's disabled.
Yeah, remember we tried that, what was it, last Friday?
I don't know. I'm determined to try that thing everywhere to break out as many things as I can.
Oh yeah, we're breaking this game everywhere we can, and they're watching us do it.
I mean, Timber already broke ESD. He made it into the Forbidden Shuttle Bay.
I've done it to the Klingon Starbase, the Federation Starbase. Gosh, let's see. There a few places. Oh yeah, K7. That was funny.
He's lost count, folks.
Yeah, it's fun.
We're kind of game breakers at this point, aren't we?
Well, space barbing might be the true end game, but the side job is breakage here.
I forgot, this covert assault drone is more useful when I actually shoot. Also, Jesus Christ, one of them sniped me and hit me for like 500 damage. It wasn't enough to kill me, but it sure was annoying.
I'm all alone.
Same.
Ground discovery Terrans are annoying.
Yeah, because they'll oscillate between being completely and utterly worthless to being able to one-shot you.
Yep.
And there's no real pattern to it.
No, there's
Honestly, you should have been here for my last stream. I was in a Terok Nor, and there was a chief science officer with a sniper shot that was one-shotting every single person on the team. And I don't know why or how. I didn't even think that chief science officers had sniper weapons, but yeah, it was just nasty.
Oh, ouch.
What's everybody doing?
Backup, finally, thank God.
Yeah, and look, did I mention besides the fact with preferential targeting, you can manage to have Cannon Scatter Volley 3 and one of the Beam Overloader Fall 3s at the same time with the Commander Tag slot?
Oh, Tom, that's why you were talking about reinforcements. You were just way too far forward. The first crystal was still being purified, and you were way over here.
Oh, well.
I was wondering where everybody else was.
To be honest, I'm really not sure what it is that brings the force field domes down on these things. I never really got that.
Purifying the previous spire.
Yeah, it never seems to work.
Have you tried waiting for it to actually be purified before running to the next one?
Yeah.
Oh. You should try that harder.
You should try me harder, okay?
Ooh, spicy.
The last time we tried each other, we ended up in a never-ending fight between ambassador classes.
Yeah, it was perfectly symmetrical violence. It was solvable. Man,
Even worse, because we both managed to get each other down to like the 20% health thing. And still couldn't get a kill.
yeah, it was definitely even masked fight. It was actually really good. It was really, really good. There was some good maneuvers.
So you played a good old-fashioned game of Starship Chicken on who can explode faster.
Basically, except no one. Everyone lost.
Yeah, well, basically.
You sure did do a
That's
lot of
why
damage, though.
I
That's
remember
why
the
you
days
have
when I would one
big
shot
epic
him
ship.
from a distance, and he would just discorporate into molecules. Now it's a knockdown, drag out fight.
In all fairness, we were in there with very, very, very not PvP builds.
True, very true.
Yeah, but that should mean you blow up easier.
Well, no, because fire at will is super great if it's, you know, more than one target. But loses a lot of luster if you're only aiming at one person.
There are different ways to do it. I mean, I think we proved earlier, two fire at will ships are still able to give each other a hard time.
Very true.
And we didn't have like a whole bunch of things to call in.
Nope. It was definitely an experience.
Oh, 2075 flanking shot. I love that. Man,
Nice.
where's my alt going over there? One of my
He wants to
spawning
be
guys
free?
ran away. I swear to God. From my Shard of Possibilities, one of my guys, he literally just went past me running at breakneck speed. I have no idea where he is. There's no enemies over that way. I don't get it. And then here, there went the other one. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Party over here? I don't know.
There must be enemies over there.
Oh, purified over here. Leaking out? What's going on?
What?
The last one was just for the hell. Just randomly.
Uh-huh. Oh, Thomas, you're, how'd you end up over here? Where are you going?
What do you mean?
You like peeled off in the opposite direction from where we should be going.
I'm right here.
Oh, someone started putting down the crystals here. Or no, they put down all the crystals and I think they got taken out.
Yeah, that was me.
Ooh.
Dope. Cold fried that guy.
Support has arrived. Nice, nice. Oh wow, they're about to get wrecked by that agony field. Oh, glorious. Glorious. I managed to forget about that movie every single time until you bring up that line, and then all the memories come flooding back.
Every single week, Candy Graham for Mongo.
Doc, have you seen that movie? You might not be old enough for it.
Yes, I haven't seen the whole thing all the way through, but I've seen enough bits and chunks.
Ah.
No, he's not old enough for a lot of things, but you know.
I mean, better that than to be too old for a lot of things.
I mean, for the longest time, I didn't understand most of the jokes in that movie, and I remember at one point, there was one particularly inappropriate joke that Tom remembers because I mentioned this to him, and one day I got it, and we were watching it, and I just went, oh my god, I get it now. That was an interesting day with my family.
Ah, the 70s.
Family movie night is always an interesting one.
Absolutely.
Boom. Taken down. Things are going pop rather quickly, I might add. Pop like that, yes, exactly. Oh, we have a whole nother crystal to do after this. We have a whole other set of crystals to do. Oh, I'm starting on this one. Well, at least we're getting through this pretty fast here. I don't know what hit them. Very nice. How are you guys holding out?
Beautiful, beautiful. Ordering lots of people.
Yeah, but they're Terrans.
True. But when the light goes out in their eyes, it feels just as
Oh, Jesus.
You know, one of these days you're gonna find evil black cats like yourself.
I have 3 black cats, and they're only a little evil, but more cute than evil.
I mean, they're cats, so they are, by definition, evil.
Thank you.
Nonsense. My cats are just adorably lovely.
Mine's a wuss.
You know,
Jeez.
my turtle's more lethal than my cats, for God's sakes.
Your
Yeah.
what? Your turtle?
Unless we're talking about their litter box, then.
No, seriously, if my turtle were like son of a house, the world would be in fear. The thing's a murdering killer.
A murdering killer as opposed to a regular killer.
No, as opposed to a killing murderer.
Ah. It's good that you made that distinction. You don't want people to get confused.
Thank you. Precision. It's
Precision? Doesn't that give you accuracy?
I don't even know how to use it.
Yes, it does.
Val, if you're watching now, you're welcome to come in. Or to be pulled in since I don't have the ability to do so.
I believe Val has the ability to come into this room.
Come on, bro.
Let's see.
Be close on the spirit bot.
Oh, yeah. It is going to be close.
And we missed it.
Wow.
Tragic.
Oh, hello.
I want to ask for randomly dropped in.
Hello.
Say again?
I PM'd you because I wanted to ask before I randomly dropped in, and Lockhart is busy posting the stream and stuff, so I PM'd you instead.
Oh, I can still get Discord notifications. Or at least
No,
now.
in fact, at this point, I think if you ask any more, we might start being hurt because you're just not wrong. You can always drop it. And
Sure.
you don't have to.
Right now, my policy is if you have the streamer role, you are welcome to come in whenever you feel like it.
Absolutely. You know, because you rock.
And not
So
just
did you-
because I'm a geologist.
Well, you know what? She just took it there.
Oh, boy.
Actually, it's like just a setup and a spike.
This whole thing was actually just a setup for the joke.
It's all just an elaborate way to go through it.
I've seen less setup for jokes before. I've also seen more setup for jokes before.
Wow. Quite the life right now. Ooh, that's a great shot. I love killing things from long distance. It's so fun. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, your life, it's gone as you disintegrate into molecules from a bullet from some faraway place.
I'm confused what makes people dissolve versus doesn't make them dissolve, because you can hit someone with a batleth and they'll dissolve.
I hit somebody with my fists and my feet and they dissolve. That's a lot of kinetic power right there.
Well, I was going to say that's because of the stage, but you know.
Well, you know, tough acting to acting can help with that.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Oh my God.
You picked that up from. Oh, jeez.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Some things don't change.
Peanut behind me.
I honestly thought they would.
No, I honestly thought they wouldn't.
An
I
agonizer.
was more surprised they didn't so fast.
Oh, all those Terrans died.
That's what I get for healing an injury mid-fight.
Oh.
They spawned an agonizer.
Ah.
Dope.
So this is their elite forces, eh? Let's test that theory, shall we?
The elite forwards just seem to be dying rather quickly, so.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, shit. And she's dead, and.
Yep, Coraline Fletcher's dead, and Pert. Pert.
Out to go. Port! Port, port!
Pert's dead.
Starfleet's awesome. No, because he's done. You don't have to.
Pert went bye-bye. Alright. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and then we can run some more TFOs.
Yep.
But I didn't see it, so he's
What?
safe for now.
What the hell did I just come back to?
I don't know, but Ferengis and women.
What?
What I was thinking.
He's like, what? Oh, I may or may not have introduced Val to the sniper rifle of goodness.
Oh, grief.
Pick me up next time I'm doing something.
Okie dokie. Well, then let's head into another one here. And hope we actually get space this time, eh?
If not, we're going to have to begin charging you for every ground mission we do.
I don't choose the random TFO missions.
I know,
We
we've done the
kind of do, but
I wish there was some secret sauce to getting TFOs people actually liked out of the randoms.
Joking there somewhere.
There's secret sauce for everything else in this game.
I thought it was just Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, God. Oh, hey, we got space. Just a very short space one.
The shortest space known to man. The shortest debriefing ever.
Oh, I didn't even know there was debriefing. I closed it out already. Oh yeah, it shows up when the mission starts for some reason.
You alright?
See, like, you're the type with the Ferengi to go up and start doing the heel rock.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the cubes get healed as long as the nanite probes are alive. I kept shooting. It's like, why isn't this working? This is the part where you're supposed to die. Like that.
There we go. Bam. Anything left?
Yeah, there's a whole other...
Oh, who's over here then?
I don't think there was anyone over here.
Check. Check.
You know what I just really remembered? I could take that trade off of the legendary Excelsior and put it on my Donnie. And that means that every time I activate a torpedo spread, all of my tactical flyers would also shoot out a torpedo.
Let's give that a go.
I forgot that that was a thing, but yeah, that's a thing, because it even applies to things that don't normally have torpedoes. Target that explosion.
That would be a lot of damage.
Yeah, I might have to try that in this next run.
You see, I thought target that explosion would be really good on a torque build because you're literally just adding more torques to go pew pew. I could be wrong, but
Go talk to Mr. Torpedo Master and see if he can play around with it.
Who's Mr. Torpedo Master?
He's in Destiny right now. That's the only hint I'll give you.
Oh.
oh, ha ha ha, Mr. Destiny Addicted. Actually, I think he's streaming Destiny.
He is.
He started streaming a few minutes ago.
You could say it's his destiny to answer that question.
Not gonna lie, Destiny's fun though.
All right, question is what trait is coming off so that I may try out that trait?
Exodus Probat.
I don't run Exodus Probat on this.
That other one that's that one.
Strike from the Shadows. I'm not running that either.
No, the other one.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
I don't either. I'm just.
Oh, I'm running Super Weapon Ingenuity, Superior Area Denial, Preferential Targeting, Scramble Fighters, Best Hope of the Empire, and Emergency Weapon Cycle.
Does Best Hope of the Empire apply to your pet?
No.
I would say that one probably.
True. Let's see.
Does it apply to other people's pets or only yours?
Target that explosion?
Mm-hmm.
It's all nearby allies. So it includes you too, and I guess that would actually include their pets. So if you had a full like team of people with pets, it's a lot of fracking torpedoes.
That's what I was saying. You have that trait plus Kung Fire plus torpedo. Something's gonna die.
I would certainly say so.
1 moment.
Yep. And Val, did you want to come along on this one?
That was a very short one. I'm still not ready. I have to go through and do like the Admiralty on all my characters.
Okie dokie.
I can't wait to get my torpedo tune up to snuff. It's gonna be fun.
What you're saying is you just can't wait to be king?
Pop.
You already started?
Something like that.
What? Oh, you're getting the angle ready. I forgot about that. Oops. Well, you've got 35 seconds. You got this.
Oh yeah.
Insert Jeopardy theme here.
No.
Oh, he's started kit bashing it as well. Oh no, it's not kit bash, it's just the Earhart.
I'm gonna be honest, with all that doo-doo, you might as well go work in sanitation there, Doc.
God damn. God damn.
Shots fired.
Right for the jugular.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Time's ticking. Or it might be.
Decisive indecision.
It might be ticking. I actually can't tell. I already clicked accept. Actually, shouldn't it have popped already?
Unless it's lagging.
Like a dragon.
Like, in this game, never.
Up to 6 nearby allies. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, we got space at least. Oh boy.
Oh.
I guess it could be worse. Although the one time Thomas doesn't take in his science is when we get binary stars.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, there's someone called Lox. Hilarious.
Lockhart
Miguel?
got the ugly shit.
Oh, that one.
Oh, the Machalowski? Is that how it's pronounced? Something like that?
No,
You got the Hoover.
Yeah.
I did get the hoop. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm a vacuum
Not-
cleaner.
The Malachowski looks pretty good. You got the Hoover.
I don't want to be a vacuum.
She's going
You
from
should
6
fly a
away.
Dyson Destroyer. People think you're already a vacuum.
Val's on a roll today.
Right? She drank her
That-
fruit juice this morning.
Bad jokes are always part of my repertoire.
Yeah, she's on that road to Viridian City, I tell you what.
Oh my god.
God.
Stop by Keystone City first for a good beer.
Let's
Calm down,
go.
Skeeter. Calm down, Skeeter. He ain't hurting anybody.
Die. Girl, just die.
Grief, oh grief.
Times
It's-
like this, I need a trip to Drozana.
I forgot how.
Dude, Rosanna!
Oh, that, I can do a better impression than that. What do you take credit for me for?
Welcome to Drozana.
Welcome
Not
to you.
doing it.
I forgot the pandemonium that is tactical flyers with superior area denial.
Welcome to Drozana.
Oh god.
No.
I feel like that's the last thing you hear before you die.
No,
Well,
you
that
get
place
robbed.
most definitely is, but yeah.
Never a dull moment in torturing y'all. Never.
Stop
Yeah,
enjoying it so much.
I mean, you can ask Blade. I can really pull out a creepy one if I wanted to.
Do it.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, my hangar pets are firing torpedoes.
Well then. Interesting.
Now let's check the stats on it and see how much damage exactly it's doing. 8,172, and it changes, but it's in the like 8,000 kinetic damage range.
I'm just imagining that on a torque build and explosions shall be happening.
I'm waiting for Chemosite to proc. I want to find out if Chemosite affects it at all. It doesn't look like it. Oh no, never mind. They get buffed by Chemosite. Okay. Okie okie dokie.
Found a new QQ.
Okie dokie. This is gonna be fun. More Chemosite. All the Chemosites.
You broke something again. Wonderful.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Well, that was a 200k hit if ever there was one. Well, Thomas, I might have to redo my phaser experiment that I did before. Because now that the advanced phasers are stacking properly, they might be outdoing the sensor linked ones.
Yeah, but they won't look as pretty. It sounds good.
Really, I like the look and sound of advanced phasers more than sensor linked anyway.
I do too. But not as much.
Advanced phasers look, not sound.
Because for whatever reason, everybody hates the toss sound but me.
I love the toss sound. What do you mean?
I know. Everybody else thinks it sounds like this weird annoying buzzing.
I will see that.
That's the
And
point.
read you standard anti-proton.
See, I love standard anti-protons too.
I don't.
You're weird.
Okay.
No, I just like weapons, okay? They make things go boom. Although I have always adored how anti-protons look like this red and black void of hell. I wish I could put it on something like Carol's, because it's so pretty.
Considering that in STO canon we have already been to hell. I mean, we've been to Klingon hell.
In some cases, twice.
Very true. Yeah, if you were a Klingon recruit, you've been to Klingon hell twice.
Yeah.
I like how basically at this point visiting what is literally hell is like a Sunday drive now, because why not? You know?
Well, depending on who you ask, did you actually go there? Or was it all just a vision?
I don't know, imagine like, hey, I'm kind of bored. You want to go visit Klingon hell? Yeah, sure, dude, let's go.
See, it's not getting in that's the hard part. It's getting back out.
Oh, right, you have to kill swarms and swarms of Fek'lari. That was pretty annoying. I accidentally did the mission on hard, and that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah, you do not want to do that on elites.
Nope.
Just, you can't. I mean, you could, I think, do it with the team with a bunch of Agni fields. But
Except
you
it's a
have
single-player
team
mission.
Right, which ruins the whole purpose of trying to beat the freaking hordes of Fikirian dead Klingons. So depressing. Because it would be so pretty. It's like the Herc in ground form.
Except the Herc didn't have any health in space. The Fek'lari were hard to kill.
That's, the scaling is off on the powers.
Yeah, because it takes away your away team in the very beginning. Like if you had your away team, it wouldn't be so bad.
Even the, like I say, even the powers themselves aren't scaling, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Knowledge is power?
I'm talking about all the powers. They're not scaling properly.
Oh.
Oh, I actually did not know that. I just assumed I was bad at playing the game.
Yeah, like all of her powers are not scaling at all.
Oh, that's
Scaling in what way?
As in, they're not scaling according to difficulty, according to rank, according to level, according to anything.
Oh, so I was playing on elite, but like I was still just having the like standard amount of damage that it would have been on normal, which is why it wasn't doing dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, that explains why it was taking like 20 Batleth hits to kill a single like standard Klingon soldier.
Oh, for God's sake.
That does explain a lot, actually.
That's not good.
also the irony. We're talking about two different missions here.
Oh.
You're talking about the Jabula mission. I was talking about the end of the second mission with the Fikiri. You have to just fight through bullets.
True. I mean, both of those episodes were really, really buggy at launch. I've played them through a second time now, and they're a lot better because they patched out a lot of stuff. But I still wouldn't play it on Elite. I wouldn't even play it on Advanced.
Still both way overscaled for single player since they're locked to single player, especially if you have to suffer through buffs, of which they can barely keep alive sometimes anyway.
Yeah, but again, if what Blade said is probably true, and that would make a lot of sense as to why it's so hard.
Yeah, it really would. Because, like, you get those chains stuck on you in that second mission, and even if you have, like, 2,000 health, you're done. You're just done.
Man, I can't wait to get those blades in the next meta event. I'm excited.
Yeah, because the chain holds you while it burns you at the same time.
Yep.
And you have 4 of them on you at the same time, increasing your hold time to like 25 seconds.
Blade, I have a question. I don't know if you would know this or not, but is that weapon going to be something we could equip on our bridge officers as well?
Which weapon?
The blade chain thing that's going to come up in the breach event.
I have no idea, good sir.
Oh. I hope it's equipable by our bridge officers, because imagine everybody on your away team using the chains on an enemy. Their ass ain't going nowhere.
make PvP on ground somewhat interesting.
It's just gonna be a lot of whipping.
Here's what we do. Do Sultan's Karak Nor, everyone hold the chains, and we try and just chain down Lita.
Of when she hits the disc.
Oh, that would actually be really cool if it works.
Actually, you can do the same thing with the Borg kits.
Oh, the sticky goop stuff?
That ropes thing that come out of the ground, yeah.
True.
So you could basically make a ground control build.
Yeah, or each person hit her with it, like, in sequence, sequentially, so that she stayed the same spot the whole time.
That sounds fun.
Ground gravity wells.
Essentially.
Oh boy.
There's some sick stuff you can do with ground. I mean,
Like the covert
a lot
assault
of people
drone.
say, just earlier today, over in our channel in 10 Forward, I was hearing people saying, I hate ground. And I'm sitting here going, shaking my head, going, no, only people I hear say that are people who, first of all, don't know how to do ground or how to do any damage on ground. You can't have fun if you can't actually do any damage, or you're just getting killed all the time. It's just, but they don't want to learn.
And okay, Phoenix Mercer, we can definitely invite you to the team here. What is your @handle so I can send you a team invite for the next one? Steel 119. There you are. And let's add you here and invite you to team. And you are in Discord, so I'll go ahead and drag you up here. And welcome aboard, Phoenix.
Thank you, Captain.
Ooh.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm sorry if I'm loud.
No, you sound good on my end.
Okay.
Same.
Alrighty. Val, did you get the invite?
No.
Did
I'm not expecting you to do too much. I just built through something on my ambassador. I do apologize in advance.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, I tried to send you an invite, but you're on KDF, that's why. Oh, we have a full team. Well, actually, then it doesn't really matter. Haha. Victory.
Yeah, you guys will do.
Oh, we got Sir Darkblade with us, don't we?
We do indeed.
What I do?
Oh, are you running tank build there, bud, or are you DPS stuff?
Well, this guy's normally a tank.
Okay, I didn't know if he was a tank. Okay. I didn't. Okay, I didn't know if I should be careful what I hit. That's all.
Okay.
What we want to do?
Val, are you still taking some time?
Yeah, also, I mean, there's 6 people in here, so he's gonna take my place. I'm just gonna.
Oh, no, Doc is not in game. He's homeworking stuff.
This is true.
Are we doing ISE or something, or what?
Well, we could. We very much could.
Because if that's what you want to do, I'm not doing it on this tune.
Nah, I mean, I think the original plan was to just do some more random TFOs here, but
Actually, I do need to get around on a tanking tune for some tests and shoring back up. If you're willing to risk a little damage there if it doesn't work out.
you know what? Yeah, so everybody leave the team and switch to the tunes you want for this ISE. That is what we are going to run here. I am going to switch ships to get ready for this ISE as well.
Alright, well, since Doc is busy, I'll come and I'm just gonna bring up Brandon to
Okie
him.
dokie, artichoke. And I am going to switch to the inquiry. And you know what? I am feeling a little bit lucky, so I'm going to try out the advanced phasers in lieu of the, what are they? The sensor linked ones. I want to see if I can actually get some benefit out of them. Though apparently they are not rolled correctly, so I will take the time to try and get that done. That was a little brutal.
It's gonna shock a few people.
Oh boy. Hey, Thomas, what do you think? Should I keep the crit X modifier on, or should I just change it back to damage?
Do the crit X. Wait, remind me again what the crit X.
Crit chance and crit severity for that weapon. But at the same time, do I really need it when my crit chance is 43.2 and my severity is 218 resting, and it easily goes above 50 and 300? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not really.
So I'm gonna re-roll it to damage.
Okay.
As soon as it gets the damage, that's crit X again. Can I get damage? No, that's crit D. Can I get damage? Nope, that's crit X again. Damage. There we go. That wasn't so hard.
It took me 25 rerolls to get a beam the other day.
Sounds about right. Reroll, and let's see. Well, one of them rerolled, and wow, for the first time on my main, I have run out of dilithium. Well, luckily, I came prepared for this exact situation. So, let's switch to my temporal operative here, and get a little something that's been sitting on him for quite a while, so I can move it over. Like this 83,000 dilithium I actively forget to move over. Well, let's do. Nope. Is 30,000 enough? Yep. Alrighty. 75,000 dilithium should be enough to reroll the rest of the weapons I need. It should be. And room for one more. Aaron Darrell, I think we have a full team for this one already. But we can try to pick her up on the next one.
Yeah, I can make room for you on the next run here, no problem.
Alright.
Or if we want to get someone from Chad and let Aaron get a run, and he can take my spot, and I'll just hang out.
No, it's fine. You're already in the group. So, we're good.
I mean, I'm not in the group, though.
Oh, well, when I mean in the group, I mean like you're already here. No one's in a group right now because I just switched characters.
I see what you
Nope. Come on, crit D damage. Come on, crit D damage. Give me something good. Nope, that's accuracy crit H. Come on, randomizer. Wow. And now I'm out of salvage. I just can't catch a break today.
Run as you are now.
Doesn't this remind you of, oh, you can mass salvage if you wanted to. Just click the upgrade button.
I know, but I already know that my sensor-linked ones are not currently on protected, and I really don't want to deal with that heartache today. Those were hard enough to re-roll.
They shouldn't be triggered for that.
Oh. Well, in any case,
Why didn't you just go to the salvage menu?
I
That's what
don't know.
That's what I tried to say. That's what I did.
I don't need everyone questioning my decisions!
Yeah, really, just be quiet. Just let him do what he does. He doesn't need to do anything better or more efficiently than he already does now.
Yes, mommy.
That's what I
Sorry,
thought.
daddy.
That's what I thought. Alrighty. Well, let's bring up the stats on the inquiry here before we take it in, and let me send all of you guys your invites. We got Val
26 and 160.
and ISE.
Giggity.
Invite.
I'm
Invite.
involved already in this room. So if I get it, I get it.
And invite. Did I get everybody? It looks like I did. Alrighty. Energy amplifiers loaded. Deuterium surplus loaded. Traits best hope of the Empire. Exitus active probat. Emergency weapon cycle. Strike from the shadows. Promise of ferocity and super weapon ingenuity.
Everybody got that?
Take notes.
I'll be ready in just a second.
So, for everybody watching in chat, another open question. What ship do you fly? Let me know. I feel like every time I've asked this question, I've definitely gotten a different set of answers, so it's always nice to hear about it. So it'll be fun.
I pilot a lot of ships.
What is your main ship? I guess would be the important question there.
I've been playing a lot of the legendary temporal flight deck carriers and legendary military cruiser.
Very nice to hear. So, let me know when the rest of you guys are ready, and I will get us queued up here.
Giggity.
Good.
Thomas? Thomas?
Ready?
All right.
Really nice Kia this year. Cryptic.
And we are launching.
Oh, shit.
And we're off at the speed of slow. Always fun. Make sure I got
Thank God for
intel
retrieval.
and strategist on.
Oh yes, the speed of flow, the Chevy Nova strategy.
Ooh, shots fired.
And Furious Toast. The Titan is honestly such a fun ship. Like, I use it on my main too. It is a EPG beam hybrid build. It's not meta or anything, but it is just a ton of fun. What kind of build are you using on your Titan, if you don't mind my asking? Since it is basically as close to a T6 Dyson Science Destroyer as we're going to get. And it is a slightly more obtainable mirror crossfield. For those of us that, you know, it's a little bit more difficult to get a promo ship. Maybe we didn't open a promo ship out of one of our legendary boxes. Galactic Roamer.
Oh,
Sorry, had a bit of a cough there. Gotta clear my throat.
bullshit, 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 bullshit.
You should take a lozenge for that.
Yeah, I got one right here. Need one?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Ricola.
How long is the tack cube gonna last? The answer is probably not that long. Who? Tack cube's dead.
And the third one?
Alrighty, moving on up. Oh yeah, those are some big crits up on the screen. Who just grav-welled a bunch of nanite probes into the transformer?
What's up, guy?
Who's running science?
Tis me, but 'twas not my Gravwell.
Ah, so who else is running Gravwell?
I'll give you one damn guess. He's coming.
I am not running a gravel. I'm tanking.
Yeah, Thomas is tanking. I know it's not Thomas.
Who's left?
Well,
Me, I don't have enough space for gravel on this ship.
it doesn't matter. I'm gonna find out as soon as this run is over, because I can see the abilities that everybody uses, so they're not gonna be able to hide in ambiguity for very long. I will find you.
And then I will kill you for preventing from killing that.
Oh, that might be just a bit of an over response.
You're gonna love me a long
Maybe
time?
start murdering.
No.
Yeah, maybe lost a limb here or there, but lives, my God.
Sarcasm. It's just that makes the thing really up and really hard to kill. It's what I
I
like.
know the music, guys. It was
Well,
I'm not in that run.
yeah, Doc isn't even in this run. We know it's not him either. Doc's
Oh,
safe.
yeah, he's safe today from the gallows.
For once, you cannot blame me.
Oh, I still could. I'm just not going to because it's not as much fun yet. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. Oh, I'm about to die as a tank. This is never fun. So wait, I think I'm coming back. Okay.
Nice.
Are you Ellie?
Well, I have definitely managed to basically take no damage this entire run.
Well, that's not plus. I'm trying to time it. Back though. Is this cape? Is that guy suddenly on?
No.
Okay.
Play a bit. Usually the sub nuke takes away a bit of the punch.
Yeah, there's not a sudden.
Yeah, well, I'd say still, given the circumstances, we are doing pretty good.
Yeah. You aren't there. Nothing down over here.
Your Titan is a copy-paste high yield that absolutely shreds anything in front of it. I mean, high yield is always a solid way to go. Just be careful that you don't, accidentally blow yourself up. I've seen plenty of people do that.
I did the other day for the first time. It's great.
Yeah. But again, I love the Titan. I don't really know why. I just think it's an awesome ship.
Make sure you're forming up there so you're getting any heals and throwing out.
Yeah, everyone's at full health right now, so I think we're good.
Yep, just making sure. I'm protected. Very good.
Well, took a little bit of time there, but I still think that was a pretty solid run. No one died.
I know.
No
right? I mean,
big scares.
You can tell Ark now that not everybody dies on a tick ditch.
I died after the fact.
Oh,
So I got tracker beam, and then
No,
had the reset cooldown, so there was nothing you could have done.
yeah, well, I think that would have time to save 250 gunners.
Overall, good job, Thomas. I mean, you had 75% of the incoming damage.
very nice.
That's not too bad.
See?
77% of incoming attacks.
I can tell
Let's
you guys-
see. The full parse here. Blade 93k, Thomas 123 with again 75% of the damage in. Steel 150, Val 193, and I did 307.
Did you fucking just did
Hmm?
you just fucking say I did?
150.
The fuck?
And now to find out who threw up that annoying gravity well.
It didn't cop to it the first time.
Let's see. It definitely wasn't Val.
Miracle workers.
Darkblade uploaded. I uploaded. Summers uploaded. Val did not. Locke did not.
Nope. Blade said it wasn't his Gravwell. Let's see. Thomas didn't have a Gravwell. I don't have a Gravwell. Nope, literally the only person who ran a Gravwell was Blade.
No.
Hey, man!
Blade!
There was literally no Gravwell there for me. It had already wore off by that time.
Wait, Blade, are you running that one duty officer that adds...
Yeah, you had an Aftershock Gravwell on your list too.
It
That-
was not my Gravwell.
Was it an Aftershock Gravwell?
No, I mean, seriously, it wasn't my Gravwell. I mean, there was no
God.
Gravwells there.
And it was a mystery Gravwell. The universe.
Okay, but it was a Gravwell with the angry red butthole trait.
Yeah.
There's other Gravwells type abilities that can pull stuff. It's not strictly a Gravwell.
I mean, it definitely was a Gravwell.
It was, I
There was no damn Gravwell there.
There's examination later as it's going to be.
Yep. Luckily, it's on stream. We can go back and look for it later.
With the Gravwell from Thomas on the other server there, I summoned it from there
You
with
summoned
my.
it from Thomas?
Yes, I did. I
Yep.
From that to my engineer. End of story.
So, we have time
I
for
got a ship to show you.
have a ship to show whom.
You.
Me. I'm at ESD instance 6.
Yep, I'm right in front of you.
That
I'm working right now.
is a light cruiser. Oh, and he's gone.
Wait for it.
That is a Ross, the legendary Galaxy. And it's called the USS Darkblade. Darkblade, aren't you flattered?
Does that suck?
Mm.
No, this is the ship last year. He didn't get the legendary bundle right away.
And Furious Toast, yeah, it is usually the gravimetric torpedo that results in people blowing themselves up. Thomas, is that what did you win in the end?
Twice, actually. Thankfully, there was nobody there to see it because it was like just a patrol. But it was certainly no one was a TFO. It was
Ah.
still funny as hell.
So, we've got enough time for about one more TFO here. So, who wants to give Corfez a try again?
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
I would
Bye-bye.
rather do Gravity Kills solo.
Oh boy, Thomas just straight left.
Wait.
Hmm.
Somebody who's blaming me and Aura for leaving Gravity Kills just left Corfez? Oh, dear me. Whoever might have done that.
Woo.
Hold on.
What
before
now?
you get to talk about
Okay, Doc, we weren't actually in something. We're still in ESD. You just left the task force.
Yeah, I haven't even hit the button. Like Tom left the task force thing, and he logged off his character.
I'm just saying, I would rather get kicked full force in the dick by a donkey than to do Corvez.
I mean, that can be arranged too, or we could just do the Corfez and how it goes. I think personally we'd end up being fine. We've gotten through Corfez with much less damage.
It's not the damage I'm worried about. It's not even us. It's the boss screwing up at the end, which has like a 90% chance to occur that I'm worried about.
Really, every time I've gone up against the final boss, it's actually worked out pretty well, hasn't it, Thomas? Because all the times I've run it with you.
Yeah.
Ran it 4 times now in the last
Body
month.
Tom.
The only thing I've seen screw up is the beginning phase where I got stuck on a lane.
Right.
Yeah. But as long as that doesn't happen, I think we'll be fine. Thomas, I sent you a task force operation invite.
Switching ships.
This is gonna be
I'm
fine.
switching everything.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Good luck.
We've got science on our side. Wait, no, Tom is going in Temujin. We have hope on our side.
Actually, I'm on top.
Oh,
You
well,
invited the wrong tune.
yeah. Well, that explains that.
I have to watch not how you bug me in on it.
So, are we actually doing a Corvez?
Yep. Oh yeah, this is happening.
Different ship.
Yep.
Good luck.
I'm
Maybe
not
you'd be
the
fine.
only one.
Actually, matter of fact, the tank actually would help, but you underestimate your power, sir.
Honestly, I was surprised when I got through the first time I got through, because that was less than a year ago, actually, when I got through Corfez for the first time.
I've beaten it three times in the last 2 months.
Good idea.
I've beaten it several times, actually. I just don't trust the instance.
Well, I mean, the instance doesn't trust you either, but nonetheless. So.
Oh, those power levels. Oh, they're so great.
No, they would be great if you could replicate it, but until you can, it's a fluke and one-off, and therefore.
But I can replicate it on my own ships. I just don't know how to replicate it on yours.
That's not replicatable. That's just duplicating it on your own thing. But if you can't actually teach that, you can't actually move it forward, then it's just an anomaly.
Well, as soon as I figure out how to make it work. Also, Tom, did you stay on Tom, or are you going back to Temujin?
No, I'm going to do Tom. I have to relog. You bugged me with the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Less the hell out.
I'm gonna stop by the Fleet Starbase system real quick and pick myself up some fleet boosts.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, you are.
I would also start popping those impossible devices now.
Yeah, I don't have any because I haven't opened a single Jetbash lockbox. Not gonna lie. So I think we'll be fine. Let me grab some boosts from the fleet starbase.
115,000. I think that's my highest DPS so far.
Very
I
nice.
haven't really been
Wrong guy.
this stuff.
Engineering. Tack.
17 servants, right?
And Psi.
Let's verify if everything's set here.
Yep.
Button time, please.
Do I have enough batteries? I will start crafting some during this run just to make sure I've got another stack just in case. You know you've got a lot of DOFs when you're sending your Borg bridge officers to craft batteries for you.
First world problem.
I don't have enough Borg bridge officers to craft energy amplifiers. It is a dark day for the Alliance.
Only have cotton.
Alrighty, here. Boom. You got batteries. Might need more deuterium surplus, to be honest. Let's see how much I've still got. We got this. Boom. Boom. Alright, I have a full stack. Great. You know what, I kind of like our chances of making it through this, to be honest. As long as nothing bugs, I think we have all the necessary bits and pieces for a successful run. And we have hope. That's all we really need.
Would a beam overload or a beam fire level be better here?
That is entirely up to you.
Room.
That is entirely up to you. I am better at beam overload, so I normally recommend that, but your mileage will vary based on what you know, are used to doing. And before we get this run started, just remember, if you enjoy what we're doing here, feel free to drop a follow. It helps out the channel every day. And don't forget to check most of us back here tomorrow for the weekly episode of the Captain's Table over at Tom's channel, which is Galactic Roamer, the link of which you can be found in the About section. We're going to be talking science, and it is going to be a hell of a fun time.
It'll be a bit of a taste of what you're about to see now, except we'll wrap it up as much as we can.
Yep.
I just gave a taste of about people over in the 8th. It was rather amusing. He saw that PvP we did this morning with the legendary Rangers there. And he wanted to try it out. He was pretty good there, but he wanted to try a science build there. He was laughing the entire time. It was hilarious because he lasted a couple of seconds each time.
Yep. So, how are we doing preparation-wise, guys?
Well, I don't think I need any more H, but I just need about another 2 minutes for some batteries to finish cooking.
Okie dokie. Val?
Ready whenever.
Bleed?
I'm not going.
You're not going?
What are we doing?
You can screw off.
You're still in the TFO group.
Oh, let me fix that right now. Blink.
I mean,
And I could be that guy.
yeah, but no one likes that guy. What about you, Phoenix? How ready are you?
I'm just switching trains over to
Okie dokie. Thomas, let me know when I can hit the button and we will launch ourselves into the next generation.
1 minute and 10 seconds.
That's basically how long my batteries need to finish cooking too.
Oh, you see? Now that's just serendipity right there.
Got a bunch of energy amplifiers. 2 of them critted, so I'm getting 10 instead of 5. It's going to be a fun old time. I think this is gonna go great. Right. Feeling good about this run, guys. Feeling real good.
Feeling it? You feeling it?
Feeling it.
You got that warm and fuzzy?
Got the warm and fuzzy feelings in my warp nacelles, you know, right around the
Ooh,
coils.
that's the thing right there. Okay.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh god.
Gee, was that bacon?
And the first of my batteries are finished. Batteries.
And,
Batteries. Batteries. Alrighty. What was that, Phoenix? Darkblade's still in the group. We're gonna be fine. You ready, Thomas?
Darkblade is not anywhere.
Darkblade is still in the TFO group.
Oh, like launching that.
Somebody logged off. I think.
You logged off that tune, didn't you?
Yeah. We're joining with four
He
people.
did, but I already hit the button, so what does that mean?
It's right
Oh, you're going into a core fest with 4?
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Lockhart, are you high?
Maybe.
Lockhart?
A core fest literally requires 5.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, this is gonna be interesting, folks. Get your popcorn.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. Oh boy,
Oh God,
we're all gonna die.
mommy!
I'm in danger. I know this is my fault, but somehow I still blame Blade.
No, we blame you.
I blame Blade.
It's entirely your fault, not gonna lie.
I think we'll be fine.
I'm not sure we will.
We got plenty of damage, you know. We got plenty of damage.
I'm not doing draw fire. Fuck that. That's the devastating world.
Why would you do draw fire? Yeah, we're about to 4-man Battle of Corfez, Arendariel.
Yeah, I offered extra shield hardness. Hopefully it helps a little bit.
We're gonna be fine.
Anybody got maneuvering?
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Oh, I'm not even hurt them.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Yeah, run! I'm not even hurting them.
Oh yeah. Thought I was gonna die. Not today, Vadwar. Ha ha ha.
I gave you guys a bonus. Hopefully it did.
Get back here, Vadwar.
Ow!
Took down one of the heavy artillery vessels in the back. Going for the next one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can broadside now. What the hell was that crit? What the hell are these crits from the Vadwar? What is their crit chance, like 60?
Yeah. Or higher.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Jesus.
And they have a fat stack of crit severity too. This is why it's Corfez.
Corfez ain't got nothing on us. Considering that we've destroyed 3/4 of their forces, we're actually not doing that bad, given the circumstances.
It's not stage 1 I'd be worried about.
Well, depending on the stages that we get will depend on how well this will go. Like I'd say, it is going to be very dependent on which challenges we get. As it stands, there's only 2 ships left. So we've definitely got them outgunned here. See, we're good. Stage 1, success. Success. Warp into the next place. Let's go.
Feeling the strength of will it to actually happen is fine.
I remain hopeful. Okay, we got this
You are
one.
a giant ball of hope, my friend. Make
We
Doc, what is he high on now?
we can do this one too. Just split up. Take out all the ships you
Whatever
can.
it is, I need some.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been here in ages. What the hell is it really doing?
Oh no, you're in the defense line. Oof.
Oh yeah, I forgot Doc isn't in this queue with us.
No.
It would explain why there's inherently less complaining than normal.
Damn,
They're breaking through the line, guys. There's a lot of them breaking through the line, guys.
And there's gonna be a lot more. There's only fracking 4 of us, you moron.
Okay, how would having one more person have made this be that much better, to be
You're about
perfectly
to find
honest?
out.
Okay, there's 3 ships coming through.
Yeah, that's probably because there's not a 4th person to kind of help that area. Alright.
Oh god, there's so many more. Frack. Hold the line! Turn on threatening stance if you have to!
Fuck you!
Ah! Fight until your last breath!
Last breath, I blame Lockhart.
Harry Kim, we get it, okay? Is he gonna say that every time a ship escapes?
Yes.
They didn't give very many lines.
I realize I could have like just thrown on multi-target tractor arrays and made this way easier.
Oh god, we got another Earth coming in.
Actually, that space tornado is helping quite a lot. You caught like 4 of them that were trying to escape.
Oh god, look at all of them.
No sacrifice, no victory. We ain't out of this yet. Oh boy. Oh crap.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's it.
ah.
Now you see them all. Now you see them all.
Ah! I'm alive. Battered and bruised, but alive. Still alive. DPRM. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh yeah. Nope. Last wave incoming. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh, I pissed him off. Oh, I pissed him off real good. Oh, Christ.
Come on, Sir Lockhart. MVP here.
Ah! Hey, I'm still alive, aren't I?
Sure.
Ow, 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 ow. Heals, 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 heals. Yes. Got it. Nick of time. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, man. Those freaking Polaron cannons. Got caught at the last minute. We're like right on the edge. If we can stop this last group, we make it through it. But if this next group makes it through, then we're done. That'll hold them.
Over here with Bradwell. For the rest.
Yep, I put him in an anti-time singularity, so we got him caught
Look to
there.
our left. Look to our right. Look to our right.
There's another group of 4. Disruption pulse emitter. Crap. I'm draining the resistances. Should have brought in my science, to be honest. Nice, 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 nice. Come on, take out that interdictor. Yes. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of them. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice.
Mommy, mommy.
Oh, oh, come on. Oh, look how many. We had one more. We made it. I can't believe we made it. Holy shit.
There will be penance.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, we got Benthans.
There will be penance.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. Do I have a Beacon of Kalos on me? Be really great if I did. I don't.
I got one here. Cool. Yeah, now I gotta knock at my door. Isn't that funny? Ooh. I got to get up for a second, sorry.
Oh shit.
It's not over till it's over.
Not till the lady sings, right?
Ah, cones of conduct. There are no words to explain the pandemonium that is currently occurring.
Yeah, that's just phenomenal.
Boom. Yeah. I got the Benthans through the first 2 lines of defenses. Alright. Now time to take out this clown.
Evolved war. Heavy artillery.
There's also a Tri-Cobalt device heading straight for me. And it's dead. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Oh no. Oh. Ugh. Come on. Yeah. Still alive. Woo! We've lost 9 ships. We can only lose 15 ships. These should help. Oh crap, more bad war spawned over here. Not today. We've almost got it. We can only lose 2 more ships. Protect them at all costs. We're so close. Nice.
The Budwar's looking at me. Can you kill him before he kills me?
I got the last group of Benthans that we need to get it. Just keep protecting the ships. Actually, if this last set of ships makes it without losing any more, we'll actually make it past this part. Oh. Ain't that a kick?
How much further do we... how many more waves whatever?
The last 3 ships that have to drop off something, like the ground troops, should get us to what we need. But we can only lose 2 ships right now. Otherwise, we just fail the mission. Aggro me! We got this! Woo! We might actually have this. What happened? Dang, we were so close.
Your ambition outdrew your reach.
Ooh, I got 12 marks for this.
Ah. Well, it was a nice try. It was a very nice try. Ugh, I need a drink after that.
Oh shit, I'm the only one here still fighting. All you fuckers.
You can just warp out.
I know, but I'm in battle. It wouldn't let me.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a pretty great place to call it. I thank all of you guys for joining me. That was very fun. I think I just made enemies out of everybody in this room.
Thanks for having us, Lockhart.
I'm in danger.
I think we should drag you into Gravity Kills.
I could do a gravity kills. They don't want to do a gravity
On
kills.
Elite by
Oh.
yourself.
I mean, I could do it. Eventually, it would take a long time.
That's what you call being an idiot.
Hey, we made it way farther than I think all of us were expecting to.
My answer.
Yes. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. So, as always, you have been here with Endeavor Gaming, and remember to keep calm and game on.